So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Mbappe. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira going full steam down the flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Nicely aimed pass. Haaland! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Nigeria are ahead. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta. White gets over and intercepts. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank. Rice. Son Heung-min. Batistuta. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good alertness. Now it's Zico. He's got to be... He's had a hit! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nigeria hits one! And again! Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to belt it away. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rice. And it's Son Heung-min. Half-time getting close now. Great ball if he can get there. He's in here! There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gullit can get it clear. Oh, what a great hit! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe...
And the finish! And that's off target.
Nigeria are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 15, Batistuta. Coming on the field is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Nigeria decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Mbappe tries to dink it through. Haaland with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Nigeria do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rice. And it's Son Heung-min. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Haaland. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mateus. Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, the shot could be on. Great chance! It's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The attendance for this
Still
match
trying to make a
was
game of this.
72,306.
Hoisted in. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Messi. Nigeria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rice. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice. And here's Messi. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And it's Vieira. Hullet. They've got to be quick to recover this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gently done. Mbappe proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking tidy in possession here. Could move up a gear here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And the pass is intercepted. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that was vital. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zico, who's set up one goal so far. Dink through. Araujo cuts it out. Zico. Haaland, and the shot! And he hits the net! Results no longer in doubt! It's just about how many! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. That's that, the end. Nigeria suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get the
welcome to
juices
today's
flowing.
match. Nigeria against Nigeria.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played. And it's lofted through here. And it's been given away. And he's one-on-one! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Araujo gets it clear. Mateus. Zico has it in a wide position. Rijkaard with the clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice, and the counter is on. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Rice. Plays a delicate ball. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nigeria controlling the possession in this early phase. And it's Son Heung-min. Vieira to Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played with finesse. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And that has left him in a heap. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Gullit is herring after that one. Nigeria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vieira. White. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he was quick to react.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that is a little undercooked. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hullet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Hullet. Maldini cuts out the pass. Hullet. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Hullet. Batistuta. Oh, super ball. Son Heung-min gets flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Again, the flag's up. Courtois catches it safely. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Wonderful goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lobbed in behind. Saliba calmly anticipates. Courtois punts it upfield. Forwards and with intent. Rice, Batistuta might just make this. Mbappe. And it's Hullet. That's a little off target. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini thinks one through, neatly clipped into space. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Son Heung-min. Nigeria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Son Heung-min.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. brilliantly cut out. Now it's Son Heung-min! Zico. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Moved on forwards. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hullet. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Big chance! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Nigeria grabbed the equaliser and we're all... And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Hullet. And he was quick to react.
2 added minutes
Dig
has
through.
been indicated.
Mbappe, there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Saliba tries to clear. Driving forward. Batistuta. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
And if you do have a chance today,
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hullet is herring after that one. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that was never going to make it. Mateus. Zico! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary. Son Heung-min. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's put paid to a promising move. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Vieira. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pass somewhat off target.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
That has been cut short.
Nigeria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's the chance to counter. Hullet. White. And he's managed to get free. Hullet touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, important interception. Vieira. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Batistuta. And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. He can run onto that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he thumps it clear. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Nigeria need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Plays a delicate ball. So what can they make of this? Vieira. Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And now I'd just like to read
Your
out
reflections then, Jim.
Nigeria absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.